Everyone laughed when she made that joke about me. It was loud, careless laughter, the kind that fills a room and leaves no space to breathe. I stood there smiling weakly, pretending it didn't hurt, while something inside me quietly cracked. She was my wife. The people laughing were our friends, co-workers, people who had eaten at our table. The joke was about how boring I was, how predictable, how easy to fool. I told myself it was just humor, but her eyes didn't look playful. They looked confident. I remembered how different she used to be. Once, she laughed only with me, not at me. Once, she cared if I was hurt. Standing there, I realized that version of her was gone. I tried to brush it off that night, but the words followed me home. She didn't apologize. Instead, she told me I was too sensitive and that everyone else understood the joke. That was the moment I started paying attention. Her phone was always face down. She guarded it like a secret diary. If I entered the room, conversations stopped. Late nights at work became normal, and excuses became automatic. One evening, I saw a message flash on her screen by accident. It wasn't explicit, just familiar. Too familiar. The kind of tone you don't use with coworkers. My stomach sank, but I said nothing. I started noticing patterns. The same name appearing. The same perfume she wore only on special days. The same smile she used to save for me, now worn for someone else. I wanted to confront her, but fear held me back. Fear of being wrong. Fear of losing everything. So I stayed quiet and watched my marriage slowly slip through my fingers. Then came the party. The same people. The same laughter. This time, her joke was sharper, crueler. She hinted that I was lucky she stayed with me at all. Everyone laughed again. In that moment, I saw it clearly. The cheating wasn't just physical. She had been betraying me emotionally for months, maybe longer. She had already left the marriage. I was just the last to know. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't defend myself. I simply stood up. The laughter faded into confusion as I picked up my jacket. She looked shocked. For the first time, she didn't control the room. I walked out without looking back, my heart pounding, but strangely calm. Outside, the night air felt heavy, but freeing. I sat in my car and finally allowed myself to cry. Not because I lost her, but because I had lost myself trying to keep her. When I got home, I packed a small bag. I left her a short note. No accusations. No anger. Just the truth. I deserved respect, and I wasn't getting it. Days later, the truth came out. Friends called, apologizing. Some admitted they knew. Some admitted they suspected. Her affair wasn't as hidden as she thought. She tried to explain, to minimize, to blame me. She said it just happened. But cheating never just happens. It's a series of choices. Walking away was the hardest thing I've ever done, but staying would have destroyed me completely. I chose dignity over comfort. Now when I think back to that laughter, it no longer hurts the same way. It reminds me of the moment I finally stood up for myself. Sometimes losing someone is the only way to find yourself again.